ekāgratā nirodho mūḍhairabhyasyate bhṛśam dhīrāḥ kṛtyaṃ na paśyanti suptavatsvapade sthitāḥ.
The fools constantly practice concentrations and control of the mind. The wise, abiding in his own self, like persons in deep sleep, do not find anything to be attained. Fool here means those who are still in the material world, full of passion, desire, attachment, resulting in agitation of mind. Such a person must really make intense efforts to control his mind, which is ever agitated over things not attained, and restless and passionate about things attained. This was explained in an earlier verse. The journey from fool to wise, from seeking all worldly attainments to seeking God, requires lot of focus, lot of concentration. Whereas, on the other hand, the state of a Jivan Mukta, with respect to agitation of the mind or necessity to control the mind, is compared to that of a person in deep sleep. In deep sleep, body, mind, intellect, all of them are not active. Therefore, no creation is perceived. No objects of creation is perceived when creation itself is not there. What would such a person think of or desire to attain in such a state? This state has been brought in by the sage to give us an idea of the state of a wise man. He may be in a waking state, but the inner state is as though he is in deep sleep state. Moving in the world, he does not perceive world with its offerings through the glass or the eyes of vasanas. The deep sleep state is brought here by Ashtavakra to clear one aspect. The worldly man is agitated and restless due to his desires and attachments, and therefore requires to practice concentration and focus of mind. Whereas, with no desire, no attachment, no ego, there is no restlessness, there is no agitation in a man of wisdom, exactly as there is no agitation of any person while in deep sleep, because there is no awareness of BMI in deep sleep. The foolish must struggle to get wise in the spiritual journey. The wise can never get back to the past era of foolish living, seeking worldly objects. Hence, there is never a second where he gets down from his state of abidance in self. So, there is never a second where he must resort to any focus, any concentration of mind like a worldly person. Let us see the commentary. One who is in dreamless sleep is not conscious of his body or of the world of plurality. There is no misapprehension in him. The sage who is apprehending the self also does not see or experience any misapprehensions of the equipments or their fields of experience. If Ashtavakra is giving us a direct flight to the realm of reality in this verse, Yoga Vasishtha at one point is kind enough to indicate to us the various stages en route to this benign destination. A translation of a verse from Yoga Vasishtha reads thus: First, through cultivated discrimination, our attachment dies away. Thereafter, aversions are removed from us along with their roots, the ego. Thereafter, slowly the very effort of meditation calms down. When he reaches that glorious state where true discrimination, that is self, really is. Hari Om Tat Sat.